Hi there, this is Jeff, and I'm going to walk you through how to get the artwork ready for the 33-inch wide Econo banner stand. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open the template in Photoshop. And I want to make sure of a couple things before we really get started here. And the first is I want to make sure that it's in CMYK mode. And you can see as I open it, it is. And if for some reason it doesn't open in CMYK mode for you, just go to Image, Mode, and make sure that the CMYK is selected. The next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that this is set at the right resolution. And I can do that by going to Image, Image Size, and we're really looking to make sure that this is set up at 125 dpi. That is going to be the correct size because this template is at full size. Okay, and lastly, you want to make sure that the template is as its own separate layer. So on the right hand side over here, here's the template layer, and you want to keep it separate from all your other design layers like your logos and your pictures, because when you're all done, you're actually either going to hide the template or you're just going to delete it altogether and just be left with your finished artwork. So to get started, what you want to do is you want to go to File and Place, and you can browse on your computer and find your logos and all of your artwork and actually place it right on top of the template. So that's important to note that you want to actually design right on the template. That way we know that the proportions are going to be correct, the position is going to be right, and just the overall size is going to be accounted for. So what I want to do at this point is I want to show you an example of some artwork that's already done and fits the template really well. And that'll give you an idea of what we're looking for. Okay, so here is an example of some artwork that fits the template really well, and I know that because if I go over to the artwork layer and I right click on it and I go to blending options, I can actually move the opacity down and you can actually see that the template is right underneath it. So this is a really great way of looking to make sure that your artwork is in the right position, nothing is too close to the edge or the bleed area, and once you know that everything looks good, you can go ahead and click out of there. And at this point what you want to do is you want to now check the resolution of all of your images, your logos, and everything. And to do this, what you do is you press Control and plus using a PC or Command and plus using a Mac. And you simply just zoom all the way in until about 1 inch equals 1 inch in real life. So here's 14 inches and here's 15 inches. And that's about 1 inch in real life. So that gives you an indication of how it's going to print out. And at this point, what you want to do is take the navigator tool, which you can access by going to Window and then making sure Navigator is selected. And I have it open here, and what you can do is you can actually comb all around your canvas and make sure that everything is good resolution, nothing is pixelated or too blurry. And once everything looks good, you can go ahead and press Control and minus or Command and minus on a Mac and zoom all the way back out. So what you want to do now that your artwork is all done is you want to go ahead and save a copy of the working layered file. This is the file that you're going to use if you ever need to make any changes or edits to it now or in the future. You can always revert back to it. So once you've done that and you've saved a copy of the layered file, you're ready to go ahead and either hide or just delete the template layer altogether. I usually just drag it into the trash can right here. So now you're just left with the artwork, and this is already full size. It fits the template great, and you're going to do one last step before saving it, which is you're going to go to Layer and click Flatten. And what that's going to do is it's going to compress all those art layers together to just make one final version, which you're going to use to go ahead and save. And now you can go ahead and save it as a PDF. Go to File and Save As, and you want to save it as a high quality PDF. So just make sure that's a high quality setting there and you'll be in good shape. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to ask and let me know.